Hello everybody and welcome to another video from your most inconsistent YouTuber there is. Actually, this would be like another top 10 because I just started writing without thinking again. So with this, I'm gonna be uploading a top 10 shonen male protagonists, but I actually already uploaded without I was scrolling through my YouTube page and I realized that I already did a top 10 shonen main character last year in October, so I guess I'm doing another one, but this gonna be a little bit different. Although the top one will be the same, I think it will be the same. So yeah, and it's gonna be a different. This is basically gonna be another top 10, but the different position for the same characters, or there's also new characters involved since I've been watching a lot of shonen recently, and I really do love some of these character better than the ones that was included last 2018. So without further ado, let me get started. Welcome to my last top 10 of the year. Top 10 shonen protagonists, or another top 10 shonen protagonists. Please remember that this top 10 will be based on my opinion. If you don't agree, please leave a like or leave a comment in the comment section below, or leave a like or dislike below for ratings or something. Yeah, thank you, and I hope you enjoy my top 10. Number 10 would be Natsu Dragneel. I believe Natsu Dragneel made it to my top 10 last year. Yeah. And I think his number would be number 5. He's number 5 in last year's top 10 shonen main characters. So, and here it's gonna be reduced into in the number 10th spot. Which is not bad because I still like Natsu Dragneel, but there's like there's like 9 other characters I like more than Natsu Dragneel. Actually, not quite, because the ninth protagonist is Ichigo Kurosaki, and I actually like Natsu Dragneel more than Ichigo Kurosaki. So probably 8 other main characters or main protagonists that I like more than Natsu Dragneel. So let's proceed on to number 9. Number 9 would be Ichigo Kurosaki. I think Ichigo Kurosaki from last year. This number 9 spot belongs to Inuyasha last year. Inuyasha is not in here anymore because this is a completely whole list, so I didn't include Inuyasha, but still my number 1 spot is the same. So now it's Ichigo. I don't really because for me 9 and 10 is like my least probably gonna be my least favorite, because for me Ichigo in Natsu is just that stereotypical main protagonist. Nothing new. As much as I love Bleach and Fairy Tail, Natsu and Ichigo is probably the most underwhelming part of Fairy Tail and Bleach, because they're just that stereotypical shonen main protagonist. So for now, I still love Fairy Tail and Bleach, but not gonna lie, I love the eight others on top of them more because their characteristic is a lot more unique and a lot more uh, probably plays a lot more on the cliches of like well cliches of shonen. Basically it's basically a good there's there's a bad way to use a cliche and a good way to use a cliche, like overuse cliche. And Natsu, Neil, and Ichigo, as much as I hate to admit it, they fall within the bad use of cliches most of the time. With the power to protect kind of cliche, or the power of friendship kind of cliche. So I still love them, but they're not. I'm not really a huge fan of them basically, because of the whole power of how they utilize power of friendship. It's alright for me to have cliche in my main protagonist. I just don't like the cliche to be like oversaturated much where it's just so it's bad. I want it to be well written and well put as a cliche. Like, they utilize the cliche much better. Like for example in One Piece or in Black Clover. Speaking of, Asta is not here. The power of friendship is way utilized more there, like a lot better than in Fairy Tail and Bleach. So yeah, I'm. That's why I'm gonna put Ichigo and Natsu the lower tier because they're not really that well written in my opinion. So number 9 would be Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. My 8th spot would be Kenichi Shirahama. Now, I just watched History's Mightiest Disciple this year, so I'm not really all caught up to the manga yet, but for me, the reason why I love Kenichi more than Natsu and Ichigo is because Kenichi actually has a decent goal that he wants to achieve. Like, he doesn't want to be the king of the pirates. He doesn't want to be the Hokage. He doesn't want to be. He just doesn't. He doesn't want to be just to protect his friend. Although that's majorly the part that's made the major motivation of Kenichi. But he has a main goal. His main goal is to catch up or to better himself for the girl he likes. In which, for me, not gonna lie, Miyu Furinji is 100% a worth it motivation, if you ask me. So, for me, I like them better than Natsu and Ichigo because he has a realistic goal. And he doesn't just want to protect everyone. So, number 8, punching through number 8, would be Kenichi Shirahama from History's Strongest Disciple. Okay, number 7 would be let's step out on the realm of manga. Although this series do have a manga adaptation, but it was originally a light novel series. But let's step out of the realm of mangas for a second. Because this year I actually I've watched multiple times right now. The time I got reincarnated as a slime, and I absolutely love Remember Tempest. I looked this up on my anime list, and it is said that it's a shonen. It's part of the shonen genre, so I think it counts, right? Shonen protagonist, but I really do love because it's a whole new way of interpreting the shonen genre as a isekai series. I love isekai too, so for me, it's definitely a unique way for a shonen main protagonist to be classified as the weakest monster and turns out to be like OP as shit. So I love Remember Tempest. Remember is absolutely adorable too, in both his human and slime form. So yeah, I've watched Slime Isekai multiple times. I rewatched it 'cause I just fell in love with the anime series. So, and I'm also reading the manga too. I'm not sure. I'm not really a big light novel reader, but I'm just gonna wait for next season for Slime Isekai next year. So yeah. Without further ado, let's go to number 6. And number 6, Son Goku. I mean, it's pretty much a given. If you're gonna have a top 10 shonen protagonist list, it's pretty much given to put Son Goku here because Son Goku is the progenitor or the one who starts the whole shonen, or the one who laid out the entire shonen trope. So you gotta put Son Goku in the shonen protagonist list. But for me, I actually kind of don't like Son Goku. Yeah, sure, Son Goku is the one who started the whole shonen tropes, but not gonna lie, I don't really like him that much because of how simplistic it is. I like Naruto and Luffy more because they're more refined. So number 6, Son Goku is just gonna settle for the 6th spot in my top 10 shonen protagonist list. So without further ado, let's proceed to number 5. Number 5 would be Gone Freaks from Hunter x Hunter. Okay, I at first I was I kind I was an on of I was a kind of when I was watching Hunter x Hunter, it's basically I was an on and off kind of fan because not gonna lie, the beginning part of Hunter x Hunter is really slow, but when I think that was the part when it was in the auction arc. I'm not. Yeah, the auction part where that arc where Kurapika versus Overgen happened. That's when I went head on in the Hunter x Hunter anime series, which is I'm still in the anime series. I haven't read any of the manga yet, so I'm gonna put Gon Freaks just because I actually did enjoy Gon Freaks' character. So yeah, Gon Freaks is really fun as a character. It's actually really fun for me because the reason why I love Monkey D. Luffy is because of his personality, and Gon Freaks exhibit those same personality. And I just love that about Gon. So I'm gonna put him number 5 because I like him better than Son Goku. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna put him number 5. So without further ado, let's go to number 4. Number 4 would be Yugimoto from Yu-Gi-Oh! And since my channel was originally a Pokemon based channel, most people probably wouldn't expect a character from Yu-Gi-Oh! To be in this list, but I like the main characters from the competition of Pokemon and from all of the competition of Pokemon, which is at the time Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon. I actually like both main characters. Both main character. I don't really know who. I think it was Tai, right? Tai, but I just like Yugimoto more than the main character in Digimon. So that's gonna be upsetting a lot of people, but I did enjoy watching Yu-Gi-Oh! I've rewatched it like a couple of times now. So I really did enjoy Yugimoto. And the final arc when there were Yugimoto and Atem, or the Pharaoh, was dueling in that one ruins. In the ruins, that's my absolutely favorite duel with them because that duel shows off how Yugi and Atem both grow as a character from just being just interacting with each other. So I really did love Yugimoto and Atem's character. I love Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole. So I'm gonna put number 4, Yugimoto, as one of my favorite shonen protagonists. I think I put it in my top 10 anime protagonists, which I made this year, and last year yeah, this is new for the shonen part. Because last year I believe Yugimoto was not in that list, as I recall. So yeah, Yugimoto is one of the main characters that is new in my current list. So let's proceed on to number 3. My number 3 would be Naruto Uzumaki. I think I put Naruto Uzumaki number 3 for my first shonen main character top 10. So I don't really know why I put him again here. It's kind of unfair for other characters to put to still include these 3. So I'm kind of admitting that. So I'm gonna be putting the same top 3 from that first one to this one. So yeah. So number 3 would be Naruto Uzumaki, and from what you're guessing, number 2 would be same deal from number 2 and number 1 in the first one. So yeah, number 3 would be Naruto Uzumaki. I really like the underdog kind of story with Naruto there, and how he did achieve a lot of his goal. Like, he bring peace to the ninja world. He becomes the Hokage, a world uniting leader. He becomes the leader that he wants to be. Basically, he got what he want to be recognized, not just by his village, but by the people of his world. So number 3 would be Naruto Uzumaki. Number 2 would be Edward Elric. Yeah, number 2 is Edward Elric. I love this character, how he develops over the course of Full Metal Alchemist, or yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or Fru Meteru Alchemist. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the entire English kind of pronunciation, but I really did enjoy Edward Elric's character and how he grows throughout the story. So number 2 will be Edward Elric. My number 1 spot is Monkey D. Luffy. I love One Piece, and one of my favorite things about One Piece is following the adventures of Luffy on how he will become the most prominent pirate and how he will become the king of the pirates. Remember that those 2 things are different, are way too different. Being pirate king is different from being the most prominent. I mean, sure, the pirate king is a prominent figure in the One Piece world, but being a prominent pirate in the One Piece world doesn't mean that you're a pirate king. And Luffy, over the course of One Piece, he definitely did become a prominent figure in the One Piece world. He became the 5th emperor. He saved multiple countries, defeated warlords. He defeated Yonko commanders. Let's see. He gathered a crew for less than a year. Within a year, he gathered a reliable crew. And I think, yeah, because Shanks gathered his crew and took him a while to gather a reliable crew and get to the new world. So for Luffy to do that within a year, that's definitely an achievement. And also he gathered a reliable Grand Fleet to within the span of, I don't know, probably a year or two. So I really do love Luffy. Like, even if he hasn't achieved his main goal of being the Pirate King, he's definitely did a lot in the One Piece world. So I'm excited in Wano arc. Wano arc so far it's really been hyped. The Odin flashbacks are definitely one of my favorite flashbacks, and I really did hate the current Shogun in Wano. Like seriously, that guy is really hated amongst the One Piece community. So number one would be Monkey D. Luffy. I love Monkey D. Luffy. So yeah, let's see. You made it for my 22 minutes long list. I never actually I can't believe it. I have the ability to make 22-minute videos right now, because if you're I think if you're an old time subscriber of mine, most of my Pokemon competitive videos, I think those are under 10 minutes, and now I'm literally on a regular basis I'm making 20-minute long videos, and that's just surprising for me. So thank you guys for watching this vlog, for sticking around this long in my videos. And if you don't agree with my list, please list down your top 10 in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe, and I'm also going to link the original top 10 I made last October of 2018 in the comment section in the description below. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and please watch all of the videos that are on the screens right now. I believe that's gonna be my latest upload and my most popular upload. So please go watch those videos right now on the screen, and see you guys to the next video, and see you for next year basically. So yay.